I don't think Naruto is like one of the best fighters.
I would still say he's one of the best fighters.
I don't think he was. No,
his taijutsu is crazy. His ninjutsu is crazy.
Naruto's taijutsu is underrated, bro.
Yeah. Bro,
not Shippuden. Not Shippuden.
What? Shippuden, his taijutsu is still amazing.
What are you talking about?
His shadow clones be getting tossed. So you think if Rock Lee popped 5 shadow clones,
Rock Lee don't ever win.
But he
is a loser.
Hands.
Rock Lee
what
is
does that have
a
to do
loser.
about giving hands?
Does it matter if you lose?
Yeah.
No.
I still put pause on this.
You lost.
I beat this up. Yeah, I lost, but I beat that up. You can watch that shit back. I was beating that fucked up. I was beating that up, and then he won.
It's still an impressive.
The only fight that Rock Lee won was when he snaked Sasuke, and that wasn't ready.
No, even when he was beating on Gar, he was beating on.
You mean
Gar.
when that nigga got paralyzed?
And then that nigga said, "Oh no, one shot this."
If we're talking about the feats in general,
put him in a stretcher.
But if we're talking about the feats in general, nobody's going to watch the Rock Lee and Gar fight and be like, "Dang, Gar really snapped," you know?
Yeah, nobody's going to look at that and be like, "Damn,
nobody's about to watch
he literally snapped his leg."
But nobody's watching that fight for Gara.
No, it was cool. It was shock value. Drop the weights, boom! That shit was awesome.
But when we're
talking about the nigga, he was beating on the nigga.
Yeah,
you're only talking about the ending. You're not even talking about. You're not even talking about everything that. Wait, no. This is the same point niggas bring up in that Neji fight. Neji wasn't beating on Naruto. He wasn't beating on Naruto the full time, and then No. Just talk about the Naruto was beating the shit out of Neji.
No.
Naruto was beating the shit out of Neji.
The Neji and Rock Lee fight is a little bit different because Gaara did nothing. He just grabbed him with sand. Naruto actually outthought him.
No. But this is why y'all are wrong though. This is why y'all are wrong with that Neji Rock Lee fight, right?
Yeah.
If you watch the whole fight from start to finish, Naruto punched Neji one time. If you watch that Gaara to Rock Lee fight the whole time, Gaara was beating the brakes off this nigga until he dropped the weights. And even when he still dropped the weights, the nigga still beat the brakes off him.
Gaara was not beating the brakes off.
He did not beat the brakes off of him.
This nigga was literally breaking all of his defense, took the sand off this nigga.
He whooped his ass. He just crunched his arm and leg.
Yeah, and then this nigga said, "Hey, stop going easy on him." God was like, "Stop going easy on him." He dropped the weights, and then really started beating on this nigga.
Gaara was winning.
No, he
didn't touch him.
He was literally like pre-weights. Gaara couldn't touch this nigga. He drops the weights, starts beating on this nigga. And then it's like, oh my God, this nigga's getting beat on. And then he got his
here's the thing.
Arms and legs broke.
He also did, like, if we're keeping it a stack, Rock Lee didn't beat up Gaara in that fight either. Rock Lee kicked him 2 times.
Rock Lee was hitting that nigga with hands.
He kicked him 2 times.
He decked him in the face.
He punched him and kicked him.
That's the fight. That's a fight.
Yeah, you didn't.
How many times did Gaara hit him? Gaara just grabbed his ass, broke the shit.
No, Gaara was saucing him early with the sand.
He wasn't even saucing that nigga. He was just blocking everything. He literally blocked everything. This nigga couldn't hit him. He was moving so fast. Then God was like, stop playing with this nigga. He dropped the shit and then started beating on this nigga. And then he one-shot him. That is literally what happened during the fight.
I don't know if I would call that beating on him.
He started beating on him.
Pre-weights. Nobody landed a hit for real.
That nigga hadn't gotten touched in his life.
Okay, yeah.
Gaara or Rock Lee.
Nobody had gotten touched.
Gaara had never got touched in his life.
Broke his shield and hit this nigga 2 more times. That is beating on this nigga for this nigga's standards.
Yes.
No. Beating on this nigga. And then
just because I land 2 punches on Mayweather don't mean I was beating on Mayweather.
If you gave Mayweather a black eye, niggas are gonna say you beat on him. Regardless of your rank. They're gonna say you beat on him. That is just what it is. If you had to make that nigga focus up.
No, he made him lock in.
Yeah, if you make a nigga lock in and then you get beat up, niggas are still gonna talk about the fact that you made that nigga lock in. Like that shit happened. You were beating on him and he said, oh shit, I gotta turn that shit on.
But even if we talk, okay, wait. But even when we talk about, you were saying Taijutsu, blah, 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 Rock Lee.
Yeah.
Naruto was the one that actually beat Gaara. Naruto beat on that nigga.
Naruto beat on that nigga with extra strength.
Naruto got crazy taijutsu.
Naruto beat on that nigga. Rock Lee didn't.
I'm saying.
Rock Lee hit him 2 times. Naruto made him tap out.
Naruto had main character status right there.
Facts.
And we know that.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Taijutsu, Naruto was not that guy. He's not that guy.
Naruto is that guy.
His taijutsu is decent. he was getting flooded. Most of the times you watch him throw hands with a nigga, he is not the one getting.
Right now, in Naruto, he has some of the best taijutsu.
Yo, right now, like in Boruto, yeah, probably.
His taijutsu is crazy.
In Boruto, I would say
he got some too, though.
No, he's getting folded. We can bring up any fight. I was literally, when we had this argument, I loaded all of Naruto's fights and watched them afterwards. That nigga's taijutsu is not always up to par. He's getting folded. The Sasuke and him fight, he was getting folded taijutsu wise. Folded. 5 of them niggas are running at Sasuke and
he was crunching Sasuke for a little while.
Sasuke was crunching this nigga in the middle of that fight. And then they got to the part where they were right at the end and they were just throwing blows.
Taijutsu,
but that was a nigga who wasn't trying to kill him.
Doing their shit though. Naruto, they were both.
They're
both
really
great
well.
taijutsu.
Yeah, but that nigga was not like really damaging Sasuke.
Honestly,
that nigga was taking out 5 or 6 shadow clones, no problem.
Naruto was probably a better taijutsu user than Sasuke, because Sasuke is normally Kenjutsu.
No, he's not. I don't think he has better hands than Sasuke.
I think Naruto got better.
Post the arm. Like, yeah,
pre the arm.
No.
Sasuke is like strictly Kenjutsu. He don't even use taijutsu like that.
Sasuke was saucing niggas' hands, sword, anything. He's saucing niggas.
In original Naruto,
yeah,
Sasuke had the better taijutsu for sure.
Yeah.
Shippuden, I'm giving that to Naruto.
Had better taijutsu.
Boruto, I'm also giving it to Naruto.
Giving it to Naruto.
Yeah. Shippuden, I'm not giving it to Naruto.
When did we even see Sasuke use his hands?
Sasuke beat on Naruto at the end of the series. The literal entire final fight, when they're doing taijutsu, he is beating 6 Narutos. He is beating 6 Narutos running at him at once.
Nah, but that's when they're not using the taijutsu no more.
That's literally right when they're using the taijutsu. There's 6 of them niggas. And they're all running at Naruto, and he's beating on 6 Narutos. And then they start popping Megazords and all the other shit.
Before that, that's when niggas was using flame control, niggas was using almighty or ultimate pull and all that shit. Like, yeah.
I'm talking about when they're standing on top of everything, and they're just throwing hand. He does start to use almighty pull and shit, but all before that, he is straight beating the nigga with hands. It's straight hands.
He was beating the clones with hands.
He was beating 5, 6 Narutos. Though all the clones have
them clones be getting washed by anybody.
But that's because the nigga don't send them in with correct taijutsu. If them niggas came in with correct taijutsu, they're flooding
Naruto
a nigga 1-on-6.
Actually pulls up. It's a totally different scenario.
I 100% agree that his shadow clones get done dirty, but they're all supposed to be representations of him. And that, but when I see 6 of yous get done crazy.
And all his shadow clones got pulled in, and so did Naruto. Why was Naruto the only one that thought to grab the spike? Like, them shadow clones don't be thinking
because the shadow clones are gonna pop, nigga, regardless. I have to say myself, if we could all grab the shit, like, that's fine.
Yeah, but they don't be thinking like Naruto.
That nigga is just...
Nah, I think Naruto one of the coldest taijutsu users we done seen.
I think he's one of the best. I don't think his
like Guy obviously is number 1.
Yeah, his Guy Lee's taijutsu is very good. Yeah. He don't win fights.
Lee overrated, bro.
Lee's taijutsu
has some of the best taijutsu. He don't win fights, but he still has some of the best.
That has nothing. But in a world full of magic, nigga, you're not winning without magic. Like, that's just how it is. Yeah. That is like just what it is.
If I'm going like, okay, I think that Rock Lee is probably the most overrated character in the entire Naruto universe.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Fair.
Yeah. I think Rock Lee,
but he's the best he's the best taijutsu like fighter besides Guy.
No. I think Naruto's above him.
Fuck all that, Sakura.
Lee?
Fuck all that, Sakura.
Yes. For taijutsu.
Sakura.
No, the taijutsu, no. I'm not accepting Lee. Lee is a worse taijutsu fighter than Naruto. There's 0% chance.
Okay, no. The Naruto, yeah.
No, 0%. Now, if you want to argue pure, like, ability, if we're talking ability, like, taijutsu-wise, I got Rock Lee over Sakura, but I'm not taking Sakura. In a fight, I'm taking Sakura because it's not.
In a fight, I'm taking Sakura.
But that's
going to
taijutsu. No.
Yes, it do.
No.
Yes.
What you mean?
I could be a better striker than you and not be more powerful. That has nothing.
I won in the fight.
No, I'm saying I am a better fighter This motherfucker is stronger than me. They can beat bigger targets. That has nothing to do with my fighting ability.
But it does.
No, that has nothing to do with my fighting ability.
It's
if
real
I
cool.
was just as strong as her, I would be the better fighter, but I'm not just as strong as her.
It doesn't have anything to do with his fighting ability, but strength goes into
You're not talking about taijutsu then. You're talking about power. I'm talking about taijutsu. If we're talking about niggas fighting,
power is part of taijutsu.
I'm a better taijutsu user. I'm a better taijutsu user if I'm stronger than you.
Those are two separate.
Not inherently, but like if I'm also good at taijutsu.
If I am the best Muay Thai fighter in the world, and then a nigga is just a crazy strong wrestler, that doesn't make him a better fighter than me. It makes him a better wrestler than me. The nigga is, he can grapple. He can do this.
But let's say you're the best Muay Thai fighter in the world, right? But you just don't have the power to choke me out. Who cares, bro? Yeah, you know how to do it properly, but you can't do it.
We're talking about ability. We're talking about taijutsu.
Honestly, if we water the entire situation
we're talking about
down,
just straight hands.
It's almost like she doesn't even have chakra for it. Like she's just stronger, you know, like
what?
Like if she had the same abilities, but like she didn't have chakra. Say she didn't have chakra. She's still stronger and she's still beating Lee in the fight.
Well, you know,
so
she
it kind of don't
enhances
matter.
her punches with chakra.
But like,
so if we're just talking,
it kind of doesn't matter.
If we're taking no chakra, then I'm taking Lee as the fighter. If we're talking no chakra control, none of that extra shit is added. We're just talking about taijutsu. I'm taking Lee.
No. But you know, Lee enhances his shit with chakra too, right?
That is true. Yeah, with the gates and opening. Yes.
Even not that. His normal punches have chakra
everything. He can control a level of his chakra.
No,
he can.
Rock Lee has chakra control.
He just can't do ninjutsu.
He can't take.
He just can't do ninjutsu.
You can't do like ninjutsu.
I'm saying just as like taijutsu, I'm gonna take Rock Lee. If we're just talking about taijutsu ability, but if we're talking about in a fight, I'm taking Sakura 100%. What the fuck? Why would I take Rock Lee? The nigga can't knock a nigga out. He's not knocking a nigga out.
Yeah, but Sakura can, which makes her better at taijutsu.
She's a better taijutsu.
You being better at something, you being stronger than me does not, like, you can be a stronger basketball player than me, but I could be better at basketball. Like, at the bare skills of basketball, like, if I can shoot better than you, I can pass better than you, I just can't get to my spot on the floor because you're way stronger than me.
Well, like, then I think that's where we differ. Cause if I'm being honest, if you know every martial art on earth and I can still knock you out in one punch, I think I'm a better fighter than you.
No, I don't think you're a better fighter than me. You're just way stronger than me. Like,
I think that counts as a better fighter. If I'm stronger than you.
Like, okay, so like Hulk Hogan would be a way better fighter than like John Jones just because he's 278.
John Jones is beating the brakes off.
But if he punches that nigga in his mouth, he can knock him out in one punch.
Yeah, but he's not going to.
That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Like, I'm saying,
going to.
If he can hit that nigga in the mouth one time and knock him out, then he's the better fighter? No, that's not how that works.
But that's because he's not going to.
No, but
Sakura can land that hit.
But I'm saying
that's why Jake Paul is so good. Cause like there are niggas that can box better than him.
Yeah.
Jake Paul will knock you. Like Jake Paul's still a good boxer and he's strong. Like that nigga got some hit power behind him.
But that's the thing. Like he's not a good boxer.
He is a good boxer.
Yeah, well, yeah. He's a good boxer. But like compared to like a champion level boxer, the nigga's he's not a good boxer. I'm saying Rock Lee.
He doesn't have good technique, but he's still a good
Rock
boxer.
Lee
does have good technique.
Well, he does, but in like,
I don't think like his up game is bad.
I'm like, if you're saying that he has bad technique.
His like striking is decent, and I think like his defense is horrendous. I just don't think anybody he's fought has been up to like the striking part to land a strike on him. Like, I just don't think it's just like, he hasn't taken a real punch yet. I haven't seen a nigga like recoup after a real punch.
Didn't he lose one recently?
No.
I thought he lost one recently. I'm pretty sure. I think he lost his last match.
He lost that last match, but he didn't. It's not like he fall.
He didn't get knocked out, but he lost.
He lost to the Fury nigga.
Yeah, him.
Yeah, he lost.
Fury.
Yeah, he lost to that guy. Yeah. But that wasn't even like it wasn't a show of like Tommy Fury was the better fighter. Tommy Fury came into the fight the better fighter and just didn't knock the nigga out. Like it was just what it was. I just think if you can knock me out, yeah, there's the possibility of that. I just don't think in a serious 1-on-1 without like all the extra, like Sakura has 200 times the chakra of a normal nigga. Like,
well, no,
yeah,
she doesn't. She just saves it up.
Yeah, well, yeah, she got trained by literally one of the best.
Should learn how to do that shit.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying Rock Lee is one of the best Taijutsu fighters. It just does not translate. That shit does not translate in a world full of magic.
Bro, that nigga might not even be top 3, bro.
He's definitely the.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Number
Guy,
2. Yeah,
Sakura, Neji.
I would not. I would put Neji. I'd put Neji over Rock Lee.
Yeah, you know you got to.
Yeah,
I saw you thinking what you got to.
The gentle fist is Taijutsu.
Yeah.
So like that is like the perfect shit. So I would put him there. I wouldn't put Sakura though. I don't think Sakura's a better Taijutsu fighter. I think she just has way better way better.
Shit, I was going to put
Taijutsu
Hanabi above that nigga.
In the sense of she has power. Like her power makes her greater as a fighter.
She can
I don't
scrap,
think
though.
she's
She
a
can
better.
scrap,
don't
and
act like
she
she can't
is
scrap,
strong.
though.
No, I'm not acting.
Yeah.
Nigga, I said she's like top 5 in the show. That's not acting.
But she
like,
can scrap, though.
I don't think she can scrap better than Rock Lee. I think she just
can't
has
scrap better than Rock Lee.
Yeah.
But she also got the added power on top.
like, she just doesn't need to land that many
if
hits.
I'm selecting a fighter, if it's just on Taijutsu, like we're playing a fighting game and it's just on their fighting moves, I'm gonna select Rock Lee. But if we're talking about power and all the other shit that goes as a fighter, I'm gonna select Sakura. Like I'm not gonna overlook her power and be like, yeah, but that doesn't make her a better fighter. That just makes her the stronger fighter.
I think that makes her a better fighter. It doesn't make her like a better Taijutsu user.
Yeah,
she's not a better martial artist.
Yeah, she's not a better martial artist.
She's not better at
but she's a better Taijutsu.
But she's a better Taijutsu.
She's a better fighter. I think she's a way better fighter. I don't think she's a better Taijutsu user because Taijutsu is just fighting. Like I think when it comes to scrapping, like it's just fighting. Taijutsu is all hands.
Then why you talk about gentle fist then?
Gentle fist is all hands.
No, that nigga, you hitting chakra points and shooting your chakra into niggas.
Yeah, but you're also hitting niggas in their pressure points and that's like a real fighting style regardless. I was just calling gentle fist because I was thinking about like Tai Lee. Like Tai Lee's giving niggas drugs. Yeah. Like on any level of fight.
Yeah,
Tai Lee's giving niggas drugs. Like there's nothing you could do about that. Like when Tai Lee's like the perfect thing. I think Tai Lee's a way better fighter than most motherfuckers. There are niggas who could definitely just drop her in one punch. That's just what it is. Like one punch, she's knocked the fuck out. But like,
yeah,
would Tai Lee whoop my ass? For sure. I'm getting my ass thoroughly whooped.
I think if I'm ranking the Taijutsu users, Guy gotta go number 1 because that nigga's a demon.
For sure, he is the demon.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Guy, Sakura, Neji. I'm not even putting Rock Lee top 3.
I would probably put.
I'm not even putting them top 3.
Guy, Neji, then Rock Lee. I think the gentle fist is just something like, you know, you hit a nigga in a pressure point. In real life, that shit will fuck you up.
I think that nigga Rock Lee know that Neji better than him. Like his whole life he tried to prove
to Neji that I'm worth it. But like that nigga has the option to use jutsu and doesn't.
Yeah, he's like
this nigga is just so good he doesn't even have to use jutsu.
Yeah.
Like that's the crazy shit.
Is that technically like? Well, yeah, I guess that's true.
What?
Like, I guess he doesn't use ninjutsu. Does rotation isn't a ninjutsu, is it?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think it's just you using your chakra and it's like...
Yeah. Like the Byakugan, that's a dojutsu, so that don't really care. That's not ninjutsu. Yeah, I
and
guess
he doesn't really have the option. That's not like, it's not like he's just gonna like pull his Byakugan out. Like
no, you could not use it though.
You could not activate it, but like there's no like why would I?
That
would be
way,
like you choosing to see in black and white. Like what?
No,
what the
yeah,
fuck
I know.
would that
I'm just
be?
saying, like, but he,
that makes no sense.
So yeah, all right. I don't think Rock Lee top 3, bro.
Yeah. I don't think Sakura. I don't think power and chakra control comes into
it
Taijutsu.
do though.
It do.
I think your Taijutsu, when we're talking about Taijutsu, I'm not, if I were to ask somebody to instruct another person to do Taijutsu, I would ask those 3 people before I would ask Sakura. Like, I would ask, 100%, I would ask Rock Lee to teach my son, like, Taijutsu. I would ask Guy.
Then let me ask you a question.
Like, what?
then why the fuck can Sarada beat the dog shit out of Metal Lee? No Sharingan.
Because she's like that.
Exactly. Because Sakura taught her, and Rock Lee taught Metal.
That's completely different.
No, it's
she's
not.
in his head.
No, it's
she's
not.
in his head.
She will beat the dog shit out of Metal.
Get him drunk. Let's see about that.
We don't know that
I was
nigga
about to
can
say
do that.
Metal. I don't know about
That
Metal.
might switch up.
Metal
Get him
might not
drunk.
even be able
He
to
might,
do
But
it.
that's not teaching.
Drunken Lee is the best fighter I've ever
If
seen.
I want the nigga to teach my kids,
I ain't never seen a fighter better than Drunken Lee.
Drunk Lee, sure. Drunk Lee,
Exactly. Well, then we got to throw that nigga in there. That's it.
no, Drunk Lee,
you're not
sure.
beating that
Yeah,
shit.
I'll give Drunk Lee
Drunk
third.
Lee is whooping ass.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
I give Drunk Lee third.
To me, when you're talking about like Taijutsu, I'm not bringing in like chakra control and all of that. I'm
that's
talking
part of it.
hands.
I am. Yeah,
I'm
I think that's
talking
part of it.
hands. I don't think chakra control has like the ability to like further move your taijutsu skill. I think
What
that
you mean?
just
That's
comes
what make
with
Rock Lee
power.
lit.
No, I think that's just what comes with power. Like if you're powerful in the show, you're also gonna have access to like those levels of chakra control and what it is, just what it is. Like
You
when
gotta
you're-
learn that.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's all the top characters are gonna have like.
If
chakra
I'm teaching
control,
a nigga, if I'm
this,
picking a nigga to teach my kids, and I can pick Rock Lee or Sakura, I'm
or
picking
my
Sakura.
guy, well, I'm choosing my guy every time.
Yeah, I'll choose my guy. I'm not saying
choosing my
Rock
guy
Lee did
every
not
time.
do nearly a good enough job of teaching his son as well as Sakura did of teaching Sarada.
Well, Sarada also has like her dad, like her.
Yeah, but she didn't
her
learn
dad
that
is
till
like
later
that.
in life. Pre that,
Oh.
she was still colder than Metal.
I don't know.
Pre Sharingan, she was colder than Metal.
Niggas was saucing, nigga.
She didn't learn her Sharingan until she
Yeah,
met
but
Sasuke
her
for the first
dad
time.
is mad
years
talented. Like that also comes into the show, and that 100%. Why would you let like? I don't think that's even valuable. Like I'm not.
She didn't even
I'm not-
meet that nigga till
I'm
she
not-
was like 9.
No, I'm saying I'm not. Regardless, nigga. Sasuke didn't know that his dad was like the top nigga. Why is the nigga cold?
Yes,
the
he
nigga's
did.
cold because of his lineage.
He knew his dad.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
he knew his dad.
What you
Yeah,
mean?
but that doesn't make you cold, nigga. Like that right there, boom, nigga instantly was cold. Why is he cold? Not because of his brother, not because
he learned.
lineage, nigga. Uchiha.
It's not just
last
lineage.
name.
He just learned.
Last name. Read
There's a little bit of both.
Last name plus
Sarada
great
didn't,
fighters.
Sarada didn't use no Uchiha moves because she had never met one of them niggas
Tell me
before.
her last name though. Tell me her clan.
So?
What's
little bit
on
of
her
both.
back?
Yeah.
But let me. What does that have to do with anything that she was doing?
She's a main character, nigga. Of course, like she's gonna have great hands and all the other shit. I'm just talking about strictly taijutsu. I got Guy, Lee, Neji. That team was by far undefeated when it comes to the taijutsu shit. I'm gonna say maybe I throw that other nigga who invented his other shit in, but that nigga's not canon.
Who invented what?
The other nigga, the Heavenly Breaths.
Oh, fuck that nigga.
That nigga was fire.
That nigga don't count. He not even a real
Yeah,
nigga.
yeah. Like,
He's not a real
canon.
nigga, but he's lit.
Yeah, he was lit though.
Yeah,
alright.
he was
late.
lit.
Naruto would beat the brakes off him.
Yeah.
Naruto
Naruto
break
beat
out
the
that
brakes off
seventh break.
multiple people.
Then he would break the brakes off everybody.
Yeah,
everybody. He would beat the brakes off everybody.
Sakura beat the brakes off that nigga. Neji beat the brakes off that nigga.
Of who?
Naruto.
Off Heavenly Breath?
Oh,
No.
yeah.
No,
I thought you were saying Naruto. I was like, no,
I
wildin' out.
was like Naruto. Like that nigga's serving anybody drugs. I was like, it does not
No, the
matter.
only nigga that can beat Naruto is... Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like,
like niggas not beating him.
I mean,
Like, what the
Jigen,
fuck?
I guess.